And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in. Chris Floyd. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
All right, first pitch coming up. And starting in this one, Jeffrey Sanders. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
First pitch, 205.
And the pitch. Now 1-1. And now 1-2. Goes down looking. Now Correa up. Chris Floyd stepping in for the Rangers. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And there's a foul ball. Anderson, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Strike two.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Here we go.
And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez in position. He's got it, and there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed.
Back here at the ballpark, now Chris Floyd.
Hey, nice
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Good eye right there.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 1-1. Pulls that one foul. On the ground. Over to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Blake Sabol stepping in for the Rangers.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
One standing crew.
Carl Lance, you be talking big.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Colorado Rockies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, this is one of the most picturesque settings there is in the entire sport.
You've got the trees out in center field. You've got the waterfall. You've got just tremendous backdrop of the mountains. But one thing about this ballpark is it plays fast. So you got to be ready defensively, and you also have to keep the ball down, set your sights just a little bit lower because of the altitude and elevation. Pitches don't break as well.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And pitching here today, Dan Gill.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
In the air, right side. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one.
Now it's the right fielder, Adrian Rubio, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Aguero rounds second on his way to third.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And it's second with one away. Next for Colorado. One down, and now the right fielder, Adrian Rubio, doubled his first time up. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Line drive, base hit. Merrill headed for the plate. He scores, and the Rockies tie it up. 5-5 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Back here in Denver, now it's the right fielder, Adrian Rubio.
The right fielder, Adrian Rubio.
Williams back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
No outs, runner at first. Now at the plate, Steve Hand picks over and he breaks for second. And he's out at first. He can't get back.
He's out. He's scored.
So up next, Adrian Rubio. This guy has turned into a beast. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. There's a strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ball 4, take the base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 75, Joe Paul. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 25,
Alexis Diaz taking over on the mound.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
Rubio swings through it for strike 1. Swung on, belted. Woodson on the move, heading back some more. And brings it in at the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot.
Ball 4, take the base.
Making a move at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Michael Ciani.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball.
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there. Coach up.
Good eye right there.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Check swing, no appeal. 3-1. Right-handed reliever. Out to center. That one's back. Gone. Ball game. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. And the Rockies walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
the final line score.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Dan Santana. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now, and on the hill for the Phillies, Jason Link. What do we have on him?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Marcelo Meyer. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Riley Green. 3-2 now. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Got him. And there's one away.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Next up for the A's, Dan Santana. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Meyer over at first with one away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. At the belt and fires. On the ground to first, could be 2. Cora tossed to second. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Welcome back. Starting on the mound in this one, Luis Medina. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
On the ground, Meyer tosses to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
The designated hitter, Johnny Ortega.
And next is the designated hitter, Johnny Ortega. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So 2 down, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Christian Clarkson. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Next offering upstairs. William Ling waiting for a turn at the plate. Righty delivers. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
William Ling stands in for the Phillies. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 13th home run of the season. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now, Michael Harris. And the right-hander deals. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's going to be Gavin Cora.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throw, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Now on the bump, Junior Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Next pitch way upstairs.
You know, these Athletics, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush.
Take your base. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jared Bassett. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Dan Santana getting ready to hit. The tying run at the plate. And 1-2. One-two now. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And here is depth. And a final 8-7. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Astros going up against the Chicago White Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Alonso Hayes. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it.
All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Brandon Morgan. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one. The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
And here it comes. Here's a rocket out to left. 2 down. Here's out. Alex Verdugo.
Out. 3. Out. He's out. 3. Out. 3. You're out. 3. He's out. 3. Out. 3. You're out. He's out.
One out, runner at second. Lou Moya, the next. Hit.
Moya.
And a pitch. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kendall over at second, 1 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Bounce to the right. And it's through for a hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way. And put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He sends it out of here, and they tack on 3. It's 5-zip. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a
new pitcher for the White Sox, Drew. So the batting order. Here's the third baseman, Deshaun Knowles. 1 for 2. A little out front there as he swings through it. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch misses, and now 3-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs across now. Giorgio coming home.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got
R.J. Dabovich. Get hand of the rock out of the...
Now pitching, Marshall.
Here.
Ball 4, take it away.
Here's the left fielder. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Brooks Lee. 1 out, the base is loaded. Big spot for him. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As 2 runs score on the play. White Sox going with a new arm. Byron Gomez.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Astros totaled 11 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 9-4. Landon Knack picked up win number 8 this year, leading the Guardians over the Mariners 5-3. Pete Alonso had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Angels pushed past the Royals 6-3. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Minnesota Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 1-0. The Philadelphia Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 8-7. The Los Angeles Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The New York Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 4-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Tampa Bay Rays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 11-6. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Geraldo Perez collected win number 3 this year, helping the Orioles defeat the Tigers 6-5. The Braves launched 3 home runs as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-5. Dustin May got the W, his 11th this season, as the Nationals downed the Cubs 4-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Pittsburgh Pirates racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-3. The Cincinnati Reds swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-2. The Marlins pounded out 17